Okay, we have the tea. Let's start talking about how to optimize your yoga videos. Let's place you here. So if you are already uploading videos to YouTube, amazing. Well done for getting started and hopefully staying consistent as well. But here's a couple of things that you can do to really optimize your classes and get them seen. Okay, so the first one is your title of your classes. Okay, you've probably heard this a lot, especially if you're on YouTube. You've probably done what I've done and watched all these how to grow your YouTube channel videos, and a lot of them do give the same kind of information, but I'm going to do this video directly for yoga. Okay, so if you are a yoga teacher, this one is for you. So with your titles, you want to add these 3 things to the title. Okay, one is your niche. Okay, now this can change. You don't have to specifically niche down and say you teach yoga for mums. You don't have to constantly in every single class write yoga for mums, okay? What I mean by niche is, what kind of video is this? So it could be morning yoga, evening yoga, it could be yoga for women, even like quick yoga classes. All of this relates to yoga for mums, right? Because normally mums want a really quick practice. They want maybe to de-stress. They want morning or evening. It's very hard to do stuff in the day with your children around. Okay, so it still relates to that niche. Okay, so add something in your title that relates to your niche. Second thing is the benefit of the yoga class. So this could be, like I said just a minute ago, actually de-stressing. It could be to feel more mobile, to reduce pain, to feel more positive, to feel more spiritual, whatever the benefit of your yoga class is. I just realized what I'm doing. Whatever the benefit of your yoga class is, add that to the title as well. Okay, so for this example, we're going to do the niche, say yoga for mums who want to de-stress. And then 3 is add the timestamp in. Okay, so this is how long is the class? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, etc. Because when people, if you think of your own experiences here as well, when you go to find a yoga class on YouTube, what do you do? What do you type in? Okay, think about it from the customer's point of view. Normally, people will put in, first off, who they are. So women, men, mums. Then they will type in the time that they have. So if they only have 10 minutes, I know I do this myself, yoga for mums, 10 minutes, and then they add on something else that they need that day, right? So shoulders, they could literally just put shoulders in. They could put de-stress, they could put calm, they could put energy, tiredness, whatever it is that they're feeling, they could put that in the title as well. So you want to really make sure that your title covers these 3 things. Okay, my heating's just kicked in and it's getting loud, so I'm just going to move. Okay, so the next thing is your description. Okay, so you have the title, next is the description. The only thing I want you to change here is the top paragraph, okay? So we'll normally add in your links, your affiliate links if you have them, maybe a little disclaimer, but at the top of your description, I want you to add a couple of sentences that are really keyword heavy. Okay, so again, add in the niche. Say your niche, in the title you put yoga for mums, right? So in the description, you want to add in a few more. So it could be yoga for mums who are really busy, who love practicing quick yoga classes in the morning. Okay, see, I added like 3 things into that little quick sentence, right? And then you want to do the same with the benefit, okay? So this is going to be for you if you want to feel energized in the morning, if you wake up feeling sluggish, blah, 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 blah. And then the third thing is obviously the time, but we don't need to add that. But that keyword heavy first couple of sentences is going to make a huge difference in your description, okay? So make sure you add that at the top of your description. Okay, so the next thing is tags, okay? So you're going to scroll down as you're uploading this, enter your tags. Now these tags, I don't want you to put stuff like yoga or yoga teacher or 10-minute yoga, okay? They're not going to make a difference. They're too short. You need longer keywords, okay? So what I want you to do is to take your entire title, add that as a description. Add anything else that relates. So anything else that you put in your description, that top little bit of your description, add that in as well, okay? So just as an example of the class that we've already kind of discussed here, you could do yoga for mums, quick yoga for mums in the morning. Say it was a 10-minute class, you obviously still add the 10 minutes in there. You need 10-minute, but then you do 10-minute yoga for mums, and then whatever the benefit was. You're basically remixing all of these keywords to make longer words, okay? Now, what I also want you to do here is to think about what people would type into YouTube and to Google to find this class, okay? So say we'll do an example of the yoga for mums one. Somebody might put in how to feel more energized in the morning as a mum. Okay, so that is what I would put in my tags in the YouTube, layout. Okay, so thinking of anything that people might type in, because if somebody then types that into Google or even into YouTube, it is more than likely that my video will get shown because I have wrote that out. Okay, so just writing yoga or yoga class isn't going to cut it nowadays because there's too many YouTube yoga teachers around. Okay, so make sure you do longer keywords in your tags. Okay, so next we have thumbnails, and we will jump into YouTube now for this, just to give you an example of exactly how to really improve your thumbnail here. So what I want you to do is get your title, type it into YouTube, see what videos come up, have them down one side. You could even like print screen then so that you have them down the side. Go into Canva or wherever you make your thumbnails and make a thumbnail that stands out compared to these. Because if somebody types in your title and your video does come up next to them because of the title, the description and the tags, we want them to then click on your video more than clicking on somebody else's. Now, obviously people like Adrian, Cassandra, etc., they are bigger YouTubers, so they are gonna come up first more than likely. But again, if your thumbnail can stand out, if someone's scrolling, we want them to go, oh, that looks interesting, and click on it. Okay, so getting your thumbnail next to theirs and then deciding what you can do to make yours stand out is going to really, really improve your subscriber count, your watch hours, and it's going to boost your YouTube channel. Okay, and then the last thing is to make sure that your yoga videos stand out and are actually really good. Okay, so make sure you have a really good class plan. Make sure that your background isn't too obstructed, like there's not too much going on. It's quite plain, so people are just focusing on you. Make sure that your camera is good quality. Most smartphones nowadays, you can actually change it to film on 4K. The quality of 4K is brilliant for YouTube, okay? So if you can do that, then do that. The only problem is sometimes it will zoom in, but you can also buy wide angle lens things to put over your camera, or you can just go somewhere bigger. You can film outside, for example, so that the camera is further away from you. So making sure that you have a good quality video, good quality microphone and voiceover as well if you're doing voiceover. The main thing with yoga classes is they want to hear you, okay? They're normally in the poses. They're not always looking up at the screen unless they're confused by what you're saying normally. So making sure that they can hear you perfectly, and then making sure that you have good lighting coming in, okay? So you can have natural light coming in, you can have box lights. I'll show you what I've got here. Next to a big window, so the light's coming in, with box lights either side as well, into a nice area. Okay? And if you start doing these things, titles, description, tags, thumbnails, and have an awesome video, I guarantee that your videos are going to start gaining more subscribers and watch hours, and your channel is going to start to grow. So thank you so much for watching, and go and optimize your yoga videos.